today. I so appreciate our time together. This is Mean Gene 1963, and I'm doing a video today, and I'm calling this video Inspiration, Opposition, You Decide. And I'm dedicating this video to the victims of Orlando and their families, and just the tragedy that we are all witnessing right now on the news. Hasn't even been a week, and everybody in the community is just recovering. And as we're watching and witnessing, and maybe I'm seeing it more because I'm right here in the root of it in Florida, hearing a lot about love, and I'm hearing a lot of beautiful stories that are coming out, and the lives, and I'm hoping that we continue to spread and focus on love. And I've talked about this whole idea of just focusing on love. We can call love, we can call it God, you can call it the golden key. Look that up, it's fascinating. It's all of that. It's if you are in terrible tragedy and you focus on love and you stay in the energy of love, then it truly is the only thing, or certainly one of the things that can absolutely help heal and take the dark away. So I want to acknowledge that, and I want to share a story today that has been 10 years in the making. This story actually was told to me when a couple weeks after my daughter died. And as you know, when tragedies like they do happen, everybody shares kind of, the stories that they hear around them, and they're on the news, and it would get them out. If you go on YouTube and watch motivational videos and inspirational videos, the tragedy is all these stories that have taken place have come from some tragedy or another, right? So the idea of being a point of inspiration really comes from those people who were really able to go deep inside themselves and focus on love instead of hate. And so I echo, or I mirror that message that's out in the community, and I want to share another example of that. The story that was told to me 2 weeks after my daughter passed is this woman got out of work and went home, and her son had had a really bad day, and he was really in a bad place, and so she offered to take him down to get the mail on their brand new ATV. So on they go, down the drive, turned around, started coming back. On the way back, they were laughing and cackling together, and the mom had recognized that she truly did shift his energy. So wanting it to expand a little bit more, she got offered to put him on the front, her on the back, and they were going to drive down again, just for the sake of driving and getting out. So on the way back, the mom, instructed him to hit the brake, and instead of hitting the brake, he unfortunately hit the accelerator and kicked the mom right off the back of the ATV. And when she came up after falling off, she witnessed him drive up the steps to the front of their house, and the ATV landed completely on him, and he unfortunately died instantly. And as if that story is not tragic enough, what really was tragic is the mom's, at the time, I hope she's fine today, I don't know, it's not the story, but the story is at the time, she just was so angry at herself. She was so guilt-ridden. She, she owned it. She didn't process a lot of it. She ended up being self-medicated. She cut the cords with her and her husband, and 75% of marriages fail as directly loss of losing a child. And so she was one of those, that part of that statistic. And he ended up taking the other kids with him because she couldn't handle it. And it was so much more loss and more tragedy than the actual tragedy itself. And when my friend Brenda shared this story with me, thank you, Brenda, I remembered hearing it and just recognizing that, my gosh, I could feel what this mother must have felt, but then I also knew in that moment that that was not how I wanted this story for myself to end. And so my point or my video in saying that, we have the opposition or we have the inspiration, you decide. We are in a community right now. We are in a world where we need to decide, and I hope we all make the same decision, and that is to truly focus on love, on the light, and to just, if we all could just do that in our own way and share those stories with other people about how we survive these things, and everybody be a point of inspiration instead of opposition, I just believe the world would be a better place. So I had to say that today, probably just to process it myself and what's going on here in Florida, but also just witness that there are people out there who can save your lives, and in the stories that they share, and sometimes they're the people who motivate you or the people you don't want to lead. That makes sense. This is Jeannie Lynch. I'm so appreciate our time together. Thank you for listening to my video, and we will see you out on my network again. Subscribe for more like-minded videos, and please leave a comment below. I dedicate this video to the victims and the families of the Orlando Massacre, and I just will continue to believe that we were in a world that will find their way towards love and light. Jeannie Lynch signing off. Thank you very much.